Hi everyone. Got Delilah and Ray Ray sneaking into my sewing room. Sheba. I have been in here almost all day working on whelping beds because I had 2 orders to get out and I just finished them. And come on guys, come on. I'm getting them ready to package and get them in the mail. And I got out some of my bandanas. These are going to go with my puppies in their go bags. All my puppies get to go home with a reversible bandana. And then I've got the order for the whelping bed covers. Come on, you guys. So I've been messing with that all day. Come on. And earlier, I was in here. I fed the babies lunch and they're starving, thinking they want dinner now, but it's too early and they're not going to get dinner yet. So Dad is fixing dinner and the gang are just hanging around. These guys pulled a fast one on us earlier today. There's a stray cat outside, no yellow one, and it's gotten pretty bold about coming along the fence and just teasing my dogs when they're outside. So that's what happened, and they all 7 of my adults hit the gate in such a way that it popped the gate open, and they went down the street, and I didn't even know it. I was in my sewing room. My husband come in all panicked saying they're out on the loose, and we had neighbors who were delivering. They brought 2 of them back to us. They caught them and put them in their truck and brought them and delivered them to us. And another one came running up to me, and so I got them in the house, and Jeff and I had to go and drive down to the end of the road to catch 2 more. So he had to go out and work on our fence and fix it to where they cannot bang against it and make it pop open. Little brats is what you are, huh? Those 2 were the ones that kept running. After all the rest of them came back home, those 2 went the farthest away, and my husband went after them on foot, and I went and got the car and went down to where he had caught them, but he was just sitting on the ground holding them because they wore him out trying to keep up with them. So we brought them back home in the car. It's just, we've been having a time with them lately. First, they went through a phase where they were bouncing against my storm door, making it unlock and pop open, and they'd all go out. Now it's the backyard gate. So, I don't know. We're going to have to put a net or something over the whole yard to keep them in. I hate the thought, but we may have to put up kennels. I don't know when they're going to be outside. Put up a big one. But my husband's fixing us dinner because I've been busy sewing. And everything else is just back to normal. The babies are itching to get out of here. They got out this morning and played for a while I cleaned up. And then they had their lunch, and they've been really good. My husband sent me a mini video a little while ago where they were all laid all around the playpen asleep. So now they're waking up and wanting to come out and play, which we will wait a couple more hours before they do that. I like for them to do it closer to the end of the day so that they will sleep good. But they're getting more and more demanding about wanting out of the playpen. It's time. It's time. 8-week-old puppies need to have freedom to explore and romp and play. We have 7 who will be leaving us Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. People will be picking up their new puppies, and they will start getting to go outside to potty and be little doggies. And the 8 boys that I still have will stay in the playpen, depending on how long I have to keep them before they get adopted. I hope that's not very long. But I don't like to take somebody else's babies outside for the first time. What was that? Would you squeak a toy? So But eventually, if they stay with me very much longer, they will start going outside too, because that's by 10 to 12 weeks old, that's just something that is necessary to properly train them. So I am praying for the right families to come on and let me know that they're interested in which one they're interested in. But until then, things will probably calm down quite a bit once 7 of them leave this weekend. The other 7 will get out of the playpen a whole lot more, and I'll be able to manage it a lot better too. But they will need it. They will need more space than the playpen. They will sleep in the playpen, but they will get to be out and play and with toys and the other dogs and lay around on the big bed and have some freedom as they get older. And then, of course, Reba is staying. I want to start working with her, but I'm not even going to be taking her outside until she's 10 weeks or better. They get their last vaccine at 16 weeks. So you want them fully protected. Even here in my yard where I've lived for 17 years, and I know that they're not going to be exposed to any of the big dangers here. But it's still like the stray cat, you know. We have wildlife, rabbits and raccoons and squirrels. Just things that I don't want. Yeah, skunks. We had a skunk. Was that last night? Yeah. Hey, you stop that, Reagan. Shh, shh. No, hush it. He just wants out to play. Jeff was putting our pack to bed, and Candy, who never barks, started barking and wouldn't stop. Where is Candy? That's Ray Ray and Joey and Delilah. Oh, Candy, she's in my chair. But she started barking and wouldn't quit. So Jeff went outside to see what was making her bark in here. And as soon as he walked out the door, he smelled skunk everywhere. So he came back in. And so you never know what they are going to be exposed to. You don't want to take them outside too soon, but there is a time when it's time to start taking them out. So I tell all my new families, when you pick up your puppy, especially if you're traveling, well, any distance, I will send home some disposable pads with each family. And then if you have to have a rest stop, don't put your puppies on the ground anywhere. Don't go to the dog parks or the truck stops. And if you have to, I recommend putting a disposable pad down in your trunk and making a place where they can potty safely without touching the ground. The ground is where you're going to get exposed to whatever is there. And if it's a high traffic area for other dogs especially, then you're really putting your new babies at risk. They're not fully vaccinated, so they're at risk. But there's a lot of ways to protect and keep them from being on the ground, or even when you go to the vet. Mine go in a carrier, and they never touch anything in the vet's office except the stainless table that the vet sets them on to see them, and they go right back in my carrier. So you have to be really, really protective over them and not expose them to different things that are just laying out there in the ground or lurking around even in the vet's office. So anyway, I put a lot of that information in my go bag, so I just want everyone to know to think about that, because it's something you wouldn't normally think about. If your puppy needs to potty, you set them down on the ground. But nowadays, that's parvo and things like that are so across our country. There have been such outbreaks for the last few years that it scares me. I say don't let them get exposed to anything. If you can just think a little smarter about it. But anyway, that's what we're doing. So I'm going to get off of here and get the rest of my sewing project. Who chewed up? What have you done? You found stuffing. Now I'm going to have to clean that up. Anyway.